Hey, my friends, welcome to another episode of Cooking with Chuck. Tonight we're going to do a cast iron chicken breast and steamed broccoli, and we got some mashed potatoes. Now, I went ahead and before the show started, I went ahead and cut the potatoes and I seasoned the broccoli. But, I got, boneless, skinless chicken breast. You can do bone in, bone out. I like doing the boneless because it cooks better on the cast iron. And I go ahead and I got my seasoning. And you want to go ahead and sprinkle a lot. I like doing that. Don't be afraid. The seasoning that I use, it has doesn't have that much salt in it. You can use Mrs. Dash. You can use salt free, but it's best that you I usually put pepper, but you don't have to do that. And I don't wash it. So we're gonna go ahead and get the cast iron started, and I'm gonna cook the top first, and then flip it, and then put some more seasoning on it. That way, when I put on the I used to put on the chopping block, some of the seasoning will come off, but not this time, my friends. Hello, my friends. Back here we got the cast iron, and you can use any kind of oil, olive oil, or avocado oil. I usually use avocado oil, but since I seasoned the cast iron with olive oil, I'm going ahead and continue to use olive oil, and I like to put a little bit and shake it up evenly. And then, like I said, you can use any kind of seasoning you want, but I use salt free because my doctor wants me to use salt free. Gotta make the doctor happy. But, like I said, seasoning side down on the cast iron. You let it sit for a couple minutes. I like to do one or two minutes, and since it's a cast iron, I usually use this cast iron press, but not today, folks, because it's gonna mess up the seasoning what I want to do. You want to go ahead and make sure it's on there properly. And while the bottom is cooking, I'm going to go ahead and season the bottom. Now, I said, I got these tongs. I can give it a little flip. Go ahead and put some more seasoning on it. So you know what? Since I already got the side, this one is being a little bit stubborn. So that's when you get the cast iron press, and like to press down a little bit on it, a couple minutes. I usually cook it like 1 or 2 minutes, and then let's go ahead and get the meat thermometer. It should be like 165. Almost there. Well, you cannot be afraid to turn it up a little bit. So that's what I'm going to do. I'll wait one more minute, and then I'll just flip it again. I usually put on the fan, but the vent fan, but I'm not going to because it'll take up too much of the sound. I don't know if you can hear me or see me because of the smoke. So go ahead. Flip it. Probably can't. There we go. See the yummy goodness? Yeah, buddy. That just means when it gets done, it's going to be amazing. Let's go ahead and, since I showed you, you can see it. And I'm going to go ahead and turn it up a little bit. There's the side. I'm going to go ahead and season it some more. And head to that. Turn it up a little bit more. I'm going to go ahead and use the press because the sides are still just a little bit raw. I got a little bit of a fat little chicken breast. My friend laughs at me because she thinks I like saying the word breast. I really love chicken breast. It's, you know, easy to cook, and go ahead and now, I rest assure you it's not bad. It's just because the cast iron. Every time I cook on the cast iron, my alarm is really dumb. It likes to act up. See what I mean? Sometimes I want to unconnect it. I used to have one in the kitchen above my stove. I got mad at it one day and I disconnected it. I don't need to have two of them. Oh wow. So then, you want to turn it off. Hey, what's up everybody? I went ahead and preheated the oven at 425 to for 10 more minutes. Yes, it made it look like it's burnt a little bit, but it's the seasoning. It's blackened seasoning, so it looks like it's burnt, but it's not. All the seasons on the top, and then you also want to cut some hose lines. That way the seasoning will seep in. And then after 10 minutes, I'll pull it out, and then I'll show you guys. Then I'll let it rest for a little bit, and then we'll continue on with the rest. Hello, my friends. We'll go ahead and pull it out of the oven and let it rest for a little bit. You know, it looks all nice and juicy, and go ahead and go ahead and let it rest for a couple minutes, and then now it's time to add the water in the 6-quart pan. You want to go ahead and add the potatoes. Then you want to add the water. Make sure you turn off the water. And the alarm, I went ahead and I disconnected it because it's a royal pain in the butt. That's why it looks a little bit smoking here, because of the track light above. I'm not. I know I keep saying I'm going to get rid of it and change it. You want to go ahead and put some water a little bit over the cut potatoes. That way, it'll be submerged in water, and when it boils, I'm going to boil it for 8 to 10 minutes. But I keep boiling it until it's a little bit soft with a fork. And once that happens, it's done. Here we go. You can see it a little bit. I'll put a little bit of you want to turn on the burner, of course. I almost forgot to do that. make sure you do that. I put it at between 5 and 7. I like to put just a little bit of table salt. Then you wait till it boils, and we'll go with the next step. Okay, we're back. The potatoes are done boiling, and let's go ahead and drain it and continue on. We'll go ahead and got my oven mitt on because it's kind of hard for me from one hand to do it, even though it has handles on the side of the pot. But this will give me extra support because it's hot. I got this pasta drainer. If you can see me, too. But yeah, we'll go ahead and drain the water. I'll put the 6-quart pot on the side on the stove. We'll go ahead and show you the rest. We had got this block of salted butter. All I had left was plant-based. Never tried it before, but we'll see how it is. But you can use any other. I usually use Kerrygold, but I ran out because last week when I made the mac and cheese. So go ahead and do that. Make sure you toss it away. And then I like to use heavy whipping cream. Much better than milk. We'll go ahead and for right now, just use at your discretion. And I have this masher. Oh, let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and move. Go ahead and put it right here. It's a lot easier that way when I mash it. It won't fall down. I'll go ahead and no, I only use a little bit of potatoes because I made it for like 1 or 2 servings for me, but you use more for two potatoes per serving. I like to do 1 extra. I like to do extra. Go ahead and now, some people like potatoes lumpy. Lumpy is okay. A little bit of lumpy. But the potatoes I use are like the yellow potatoes. I like to cut them and not peel them. I like the skin. And you also want to taste as you go. So pretty good. And I got a season here. Onion powder, garlic powder, black pepper. So Perfect. Potatoes are done. Now it's time for the broccoli. Be right back after these messages. And we're back now. You can chop up the broccoli. You can just put it in and put water and steam it. But I like to season. You can't see it. I like to season it up a little bit. I put some spices in it, and so you can put some butter in it. I usually put butter, but I'm not gonna do that tonight because there's already butter in the potatoes. So I'm not gonna do overkill on the butter. But again, you can do it as your discretion. You can also, if your kids don't like broccoli, you can steam it. You can put some cheese on it, and put it in a casserole dish and put it in the oven and put sprinkled cheese on it, and that way it'll melt. And kids love that. You kids love cheese. You can't go wrong with cheese. And then also put a little bit of water, or your discretion. Put a lid on it, and then shake it up. Keep your eye on it, and while it steams. And we'll be right back after a word from our sponsor. And we're back. Broccoli's done. Steamed up. I like to clean as I go. That way I won't have any time to clean up. Let's go ahead and I'll show you the presentation. Can't see the broccoli. Nice and steamed. Got the chicken. Once again, it looks a little burnt, but it's not. This is the seasoning. Makes it taste so good. We got the mashed potatoes. So, go ahead, pour yourself a little bit. Get a fork. Now it's the moment of truth. Go ahead and I got a nice little handy dandy knife, homie cut. You can use any knife, but this one kind of helps me because left side weakness and all. And then go ahead and taste it. And oh man, chicken's so good. The potatoes are nice and raw, and the broccoli. Oh well, yeah, it's good. I'm glad I didn't put any butter on it. It's nicely seasoned. Also, make sure that when you're cooking all this, well ventilated. kitchen. The kitchen that I am is not that very ventilated because my condo was built in the late 70s, early 80s. So it's alright, but it's a nice home. Well, that's it for today's episode. Don't let anybody tell you that you can't cook. If you enjoy cooking, do it, because you know what? You have that gift, and show it. And then, I always like to tell everybody when I leave my shows that always cook from the heart, because when food tastes really good, you cook it with the heart. Of course, you can follow recipes. Follow your parents. I mean, your mom and whatever, your grandmother, aunt, nostalgia. But yeah, it's great. And also, send me post pictures of what I made tonight. If your version or any other dishes, gives me ideas to do the next shows in the future. But you know what? Have a good night and have a good weekend. Be safe and keep on cooking. And we'll see you next week.